So, this could be the one where we achieve great European glory, or where the crumbling of an empire begins. Oh, we'll see. Welcome back to the channel, guys, for part number 46 of Passport to Poland. I forgot what I was doing then. I've only done like 400 episodes in the last 3 days, so that's fine. Today we are playing Rakow in the league as our first game, and I think that's pretty much all the news to catch you up on, because I don't remember anyone going out. There's a few people who may go out on loan as of yet. Kelly Valenzuela joined 1860 Munich, who are in the Zwei Bundesliga, I believe. They're currently sitting third, but that's probably alphabetical order. And Callum Parks has gone to Wiesbaden, who are in the same league, which is a thing. Yeah, that's pretty much all you need to get caught up on as we go and play Rakow, who we've only ever lost to twice, and will probably make 3 times. With the current form we're on, it's not looking pretty. I have a feeling I forgot to take out someone who got hurt. Reese Devine, probably best I replace him. And who am I going to replace him with? Because Dan Iliuch can do left-hand side. Nico Williams should probably not be on the bench when he's that unfit. Let's stick Delatka on the bench for Nico Williams. Let's stick Makoviak on the bench for Devine. Don't know why this is so untidily done. I think I've just not paid attention to it in 20 minutes between me doing the last episode and this one. Salah is pretty much a direct replacement, and Gomez is not fit, so I guess Belodi gets to join the bench. Well, that's a party right there. In fact, I've got 2 subs I haven't used yet. What am I doing? Let's throw a couple of strikers on that bench. Let's put Deshal on, and let's use Marchetti, I guess. I guess that works. That's as good as anything. Right, Valdemar Liss is struggling with match sharpness. Of course, I forgot about this whole thing. He's just going to play, because I don't trust Borges to show up. So we'll try Liss. We'll see if he makes a difference. Because you'll remember from last episode, Borges was deciding not to play football at all, which was not his smartest move, because I have a very short temper with players who are lazy. I have an even shorter temper with people who are so brazen as to do it in big matches. By all means, go missing in a meaningless friendly, but do not go missing when I'm playing the team at the top of the league. That is unacceptable. So Valdemar Liss is going to get a chance to make that position his own very early on in the season. I do, of course, still have Izzy Brown knocking about. It's not like I'm completely devoid of any attacking midfield talent, but Liss is the man in possession, having played in the game, the last European game, against a team whose name I can still not remember how to pronounce without looking it up. Zrinjec, or whatever it was. The Bosnian team. It's okay, we're playing a Croatian team today, so that should make it slightly easier, as Kieri Wright puts a pass into Liss, and he doesn't do anything with that at all. Got to start seeing more from Liss, really. We've got people trying to take him on loan or buy him or various other things. I'm half tempted to just say, you know what, screw it, send him out on loan for a year and see what happens. But that will reduce our options going forward as the season progresses. He is the only one of the under-22s who's actually good enough to be in the mix for a position in the starting 11 as well. Piaszek picks up the ball on the left-hand side, and hopefully he'll get a cross into someone useful. He gets a cross into Felipe Cruz, who can be useful as long as he's facing the goal, which he's just managed to achieve. Can he get a cross in? He cannot get a cross in, and no one's going to get back and defend that. Felipe Cruz somehow beats 2 men to get to it because Finson couldn't be bothered to run. Piaszek should be through. Piaszek scores a goal. He's going to be offside now, isn't he? He's asking VAR. Disallows it due to offside. Okay. I guess we'll allow that. Ugh. Piaszek doesn't score many goals. Why is Valdemar Liss in the wall? I don't even need to click on him to know it was Valdemar Liss. He's tiny. Thumbelina should be in the wall. Right, Sterling picks it up though, and Akierev right 1-2, and Sterling now just has a straight sprint to the one-on-one with the goalkeeper where he'll miss, because that's what he does, one-on-one with keepers apparently in the league. Ah, come on Sterling, ball to someone. Ball to That looks like Cruz. It is Cruz. Ball to someone from here. Magoma has a pop just wide, too close for him to score realistically. So there's that. Let's get creative. That's going to be a plan now. As Felipe Cruz takes another throw in. Magoma picks it up. Magoma finds Vincent. Vincent to Liss. Liss needs to turn and do something. Finds Piaszek. Piaszek should be able to get a cross in. Cuts it back. Nothing doing. Liss should have had a shot first time. Matty Longstaff will take that all day though. Valdemar Liss gets another assist to his name. And Matty Longstaff finally starts repaying the fact that we decided to keep him here permanently. I don't think I mentioned it by the way. Matty Longstaff applied for Polish citizenship. I haven't seen any notifications suggesting he didn't get it. So let's just have a quick check while I remember. He's still waiting for his paperwork. I don't think he actually becomes eligible to play for Poland for a couple of years, but he's also tied down here that long. So unless we get a good bid for him and he has to go, very realistic possibility he will become a Polish international still. 13th position we are in the league, which is not good. No bueno as Longstaff pumps a ball forward for a Kiev right to chase down. He's going to do well to keep that in, I'll be honest. He has kept it in though. Piaszek, what can he do? Ball to right, probably the wrong move if I'm honest. Piaszek again, what can he do? Back to Finson. And this is all going very wrong now. Magoma's got to play it back. He hasn't. He's found Felipe Cruz. Finds a cross back to Piaszek. Headed towards right. A Kiev right straight at the goalkeeper. And that's not good enough. That is not good enough finishing for the top scorer in the league last season. And we've got ourselves another corner, which I don't know. I don't know what happened to it. There we go. Maybe that's it. Liss, ball forward, headed in. Kiev right heads it in. Valdemar Liss has had 2 assists today. Finally, the Polish Messi starts coming good. He's not scoring the goals I thought he would, but he is creating goals. God, imagine how good a player he's going to be when he hits puberty. He'll be amazing. Just a 2-0 lead, and finally the league form starts to come together before we've completely thrown away the league. And I say completely thrown away the league because I'm very aware that 3 defeats was the difference essentially between us winning the league and not last season. Matty Longstaff plays the ball back to Piaszek. Piaszek should find someone with it. Finds Valdemar Liss. Valdemar Liss, big ball to Magoma, heads it on to Cruz. What can Cruz do here? Felipe Cruz gets the third. And Valdemar Liss has been instrumental in every little thing we've done today. He may finally have come good. Finally, the boy wonder may have come good. Piaszek with the ball in to Liss. Liss finds Magoma. Magoma heads it to Cruz. Cruz buries it. Job done. 3-0. 3-0 is a good place to be right now. And that's half time, and at half time we have nothing to say to any players except maybe telling Piaszek to calm his titties a little bit. You need to avoid another booking, please, bud. I don't mind taking you off if I have to. I just rather would not take you off if I had the choice. Largely because Makowiak is very much still largely untested. I will have to test him at some point, I think, but maybe not now is the time. Liss to Felipe Cruz is like English very well there. Felipe Cruz, what can he do? Ball back to Liss. Liss might have a chance to get himself on the score sheet, but Sterling picks up Magoma off the crossbar. Kiev right must have been fouled there. I'm just saying. Must have been fouled, and Puerto has picked up the ball. And that's going to be the thing that happens now. Looks like Piaszek and Cruz both need to come off, to be honest. They are both tiring. I do have a European game midweek. I think I've talked myself into making the sub, if I'm honest. So we will send Delatka on for his debut. We'll send Makowiak on for Piaszek. We will keep another sub back. Probably because Valdemar Liss needs to come off, but I don't want him to come off because if he scores a goal, he's going to win man of the match. Which, it's a weirdly important to me type of thing. I think it will give the boy a lot of confidence, and the more confidence he gets, the better he'll get. Also, I can keep an eye on things like yellow cards from here, as Wright does something with hands itch apparently. Ball comes back off Gleaver, and now nothing is happening for the rest of the game apparently. Let's drop more praise on them and see if that helps them to reinvigorate and find their form. It's nothing big is doing here, is it? Just having a little think. Is there anyone I need to have a look at more? I feel like I want to see more of this guy, whose name I can't say because the robot in the corner will get angry. Yeah, why not? Why not? Because I mean, Lisk will probably still be fine to play in midweek anyway, so that should be okay. And this way we have more fresh legs in the defence, in the hopes of keeping the clean sheet as Osijek runs at us and just wide. I say just wide, it was miles wide, but I want to make him feel better. I'm not that mean. Yeah, as much as taking Liss off might have been smart, he has basically run the attacking side of the game today, and he hasn't played a full 90 minutes, I don't think, ever for us, or certainly not, like, you know, a memorable one. Dumala, ball forward, headed clear by Puerto. Magoma heads it to Tomaszewicz, and now Lukovic heads the ball through to Parishek, who needs to be tackled ideally, or just blocked, and Magoma hoofs it up the field, and Akiri Wright will pick up the ball and go on a run with it, because why wouldn't he? It's a tackle, Schwarz picks it up, and now things are going all over the place. Right, we've got Delatka picking up the ball for the first time that we've seen, and now Sterling, ball into Wright, doesn't find Wright, as Magic is going to start building up from the back again, but we look like we are actually inspired to tackle today, which is okay. And Puerto now stopping play, ball forward to Magoma to Liss on fire again, Longstaff, ball through to Akiri Wright, one-on-one with the keeper, 4th goal of the season, 4th goal of the game, 2nd goal for him, of course. That'll do. That'll do. I might have some faith we are back in with a shout of having a moderately successful season this year, which would be very, very nice. Longstaff with the through ball. Wright takes it about as close as possible to the keeper without giving him some kind of internal medical exam, and stayed onside, which is good. Right, skippity skip. Let's keep going forward. Valdemar Liss up to an 8.6, which is not a bad return for the boy. Not a bad return for the boy wonder, and that's a 4-0 win. I don't know what you're supposed to do with a 4-0 win. Just well done, boys. Keep going. The next game is going to be against Osijek. Osijek are from Croatia, as I think I've mentioned before. They are in the Croatian First League, which we have loaded, so we know they are currently sitting 2nd. We can find out what they did last year as well, because we have that information. Last year they finished 3rd in the Croatian League, which is probably pretty good. We have sent players out on loan to the Croatian First Division though, so I don't know if it's a case that they've got like 2 big clubs like Scotland, and then everyone else is a tiny little thing. So we'll see what happens. Players can have the day off. It's a superb win. They will savour it for some time, sure. I mean, we're going to try and keep him. Daniel Prats has been on trial. He's probably not going to stay. He's interested in Valdemar Liss. He's not leaving. There you go. That's that problem solved. And we'll give Wright his praise. And then we will come back for match number 2 of the episode. Okay, so we're back with match number 2 of the episode, where we play Osijek of Croatia. We are the favourites, which kind of tells me a little bit about how their league is viewed. Might just be because we're at home, might be closer than I think it is. But we'll see what happens. I've spent the last few days between matches. English. It will get better, I promise. Fighting off bids for Valdemar Liss, because for some reason Fulham don't get the message that he's not going anywhere for bids of somewhere around £1 million. I know Dundee can't afford him. Fulham theoretically might be able to afford him if they pull their finger out, Leeds, presuming they found some money, maybe can afford him, depending on how they're going. Blackburn can't, Pogon can't, Siena almost certainly can't, unless Bochum have had a massive takeover. Not a chance. Not a chance. So he's definitely staying unless someone starts making these serious offers. But the team today is Sherpen, Cruz, Gomez, who can only play 75 minutes because apparently that's a thing. Guay, Piaszek, Finson, Magoma, Longstaff, Liss because of what he did in the last game, Bright and Sterling, Rossetti, Puerto, Daniliuc, Brown and Williams is the starting lineup. Gomez is lacking match sharpness. Luckily, Israel Puerto on the bench can replace him quite handily. So can Daniliuc, to be fair. So I'm not massively concerned by having to replace him later on. That should be fine. Their lineup, there is nobody there whose name jumps out. This is their star performer, Petar Bocage. Well, they've only played one game, but we'll get a sense of how good he is. He's ex-under-21 international, and he's done all right for them, I suppose. We'll see what kind of threat he provides. This guy, Christian McCoon, sounds familiar, and I don't know why. Was it Juventus? Maybe that's where I know him from. Maybe. I mean, it's Venezuelan international. It's possible I've just watched Venezuela play and he's come up. We'll see. Doesn't matter right now. What matters is we score some goals and win the game. Everyone seems fairly motivated, so that's working out okay. Appears to have had a rot doesn't really suit him. I know he can do it because he did it last time. He hopefully carries his form in. Always. That's a stupid question. A really stupid question. I hope we eventually get less stupid questions from the media in a future FM. Kuszminski, though, has picked up the ball. He sounds Polish, which is probably a worry. Felipe Cruz not really looking to make a tackle there, but someone needs to make one very, very soon, as Maluk passes it to Besse, back to Miok. There's Miok. Someone make a tackle, though. Anyone going to make a tackle? Today? Tackles? Are we in a tackly mood today? Just going to watch them play football round us? Yeah? Alright. Let's just watch them play football round us then. Because this is just daft. Felipe Cruz does something. Magoma will not get to that ball first or make a tackle, I would not doubt at all. No, of course he's not going to make a tackle. Miot picks up the ball again, and someone needs to do something defensive here. Piaszek maybe? Nope. Goal. Saw it coming. Saw it coming a mile off. That was just awful. Just awful. So many opportunities to take the ball off of them. Piaszek once again drawn out of position. His positioning is terrible. I don't know what his stat for positioning is, but it's probably wrong. What did it say his stat for positioning is? 11. Alright. Looks more like a 6 most of the time. Vargas, someone get rid of this, please. Over the bar. That appeared to do absolutely nothing, telling him to show him passion. Let's try showing passion again. I say again, for the first time. There we go, they're finally fired up. We need to see more of what we saw last time. That's what I'm looking for, not this crap. No. No, no, no. No, no, no to the crap. It's not ideal. Nothing's actually happening. Let's try getting creative. See if that inspires anything. We're getting way more chances than them. We're just not in the game, seemingly. And I don't know why. I think Piaszek is probably the problem. Although Cruz is also tiring, so Nico Williams may be making an appearance at some point. Apparently we are getting shots, but we're not seeing them, which is bizarre. You think maybe it'd show us something, but nope, we're going to go without any more highlights this half. The performance was disappointing. I think show me something. Yeah. Why not dig in? Let's pick on some people. Gomez, Guay, Piaszek, yep. Magoma, and Liss, sure. Let's tell them we've got faith in them, that might help, and then we'll hand over the rest to the assistant and hope the second half comes out with goals. Finson's moved up to a 7 rating, which makes him the second best player on the pitch, which is, you know, something. Apparently we're making good moves. It doesn't want to show us the good moves, but apparently we're making them. Vargas taking a free kick. Liss again in the wall. I've got to figure out if I can take him out of the wall. Because that's not where I want him to be ever. Ever. Right, we're going to make some subs, but we're going to make at least 2 subs. I think Felipe Cruz needs to come off because otherwise he's going to wear himself out, poor boy. We'll send Nico in there. Who else is playing badly? I mean, Liss is not playing at all, is he? Let's take Valdemar Liss off and send in Izzy Brown for hopefully a bit more something. And then we'll keep an eye on Gueye, who's going to have to come off on Gomez, sorry, who's going to have to come off anyway, because he will break if I don't take him off. Throw it in their own half, maybe? Looks like it. Press them. Press them. It's not difficult. Just press. I do have another Gegenpress diamond set up, like a straight pure Gegenpress diamond rather than this. I'm loath to use it without testing it properly in the league, but if I have to use it, I will. That was not a tackle, that wasn't even an attempt at a tackle, ball over, Sherpen picks it up, and that cannot be the end of that highlight. It just doesn't feel like that would be the end of a highlight. Gomez picks the ball up. Can we get it up the field without giving it away? Nico Williams picks it up. Good first chance in Europe for him. Brown, ball out to Piaszczek. Piaszczek needs to do something with it here. Anything, ball over the top. Akerev Wright's there, but he heads it over the bar. Got a free kick. Score from the free kick. Let's do it, let's do it, let's do it. Magoma! Oh. Okay. Tactics, please. I know there's action on the background, so we'll pause that because I do have to withdraw Gomez for Puerto, and I'm also going to switch to... Oh, I switched out for that, and I can't really make use of that with the players on the pitch. Ah, frustration, frustration. It's not going to work, is it? It's not going to work at all. But that way around. Any joy? Maybe some joy from that. Maybe. Do you know what? Let's give it a go. Let's give that a go. We're not achieving anything at the moment. Maybe a switch of tactics on them, a little switcheroo will catch them napping. Longstaff to Brown. Brown forward to Piaszczek. If we score now, we may not have to make that change. We might make it anyway. We don't have to make the change, is the important part. Izzy Brown to Finson. To Magoma. Magoma finds a pass out to Nico Williams. Back to Magoma, back to Brown, back to Magoma, back to Finson. All the passes, there's confidence brewing. Nico Williams is through. I thought he was going to have a pop, he does occasionally. Magoma has a go from deep. Keziah Sterling finds the net. And maybe, just maybe, I was premature with that tactical change. Maybe. Good ball through to Williams. Williams just sloppy really, but Sterling was there to mop up after Magoma's shot. And that's pretty okay, that's pretty fine. I'm going to say no to the tactical changes, but also yes to the tactical change that was Gomez coming off, because he does need a rest. Puerto might add a little bit more stability at the back. For now, we will do an encourage shout, because that's always good to encourage them, and hopefully that won't upset everyone. It didn't, just Akerev Wright, who frankly has not shown me enough today. Has not shown me enough. Let's push forward. Paused? Good. I know there's only seconds left on the clock, but I feel like very attacking is the way forward now. Maybe it'll achieve something more. Didn't achieve anything. It was 30 seconds worth of football. Well, we've had a lucky escape there. Hopefully the second leg in Croatia will go slightly better for us. So yeah, not our best performance, not our best performance at all. Right, that's where we're going to wrap up this episode. The next episode, I think, should be our last episode of the mass recording batch before I come back live and in living colour to the FM world on the other side of the exams. In the meantime, guys, though, thank you for watching. All the like and subscribe down there. Give them a drop. Drop likes and subscribes. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I dare you. I dare you. I dare you to like and subscribe. Good work. Socials. Hit me up on socials. And as per usual, I have been Chasing Lamely. Thank you very much for watching. Have yourself a good one.